Hey guys, it's Cecil Marie Graham here, writer and producer and creator, generally, of The Black Sea. Also, I do the voice of Nico Iona, if that wasn't already obvious. Anyway, cool news. This episode has some content warnings that I feel like I should warn you guys ahead of time. That's part of the reason why I decided that we should start doing intro bits. Also, you should definitely stick around for the end of the episode. We're gonna start featuring indie artists. Also, if you want to contribute music to the show, let me know. Email me, whatever you want to do, just hit me up. And you can do that at blacksea.podcast@gmail.com. There's also a main hub blog that's also a character interaction blog where you can actually ask the characters questions. Please, feel free to stop by anytime. You're completely welcome. You can find that main blog at bugeyesboutique.tumblr.com. Also, onto the content warnings. This episode will contain the sound of someone struggling to breathe. It will also contain distorted voices and descriptions of mild body horror. It's not gorish, it's just creatures. There are descriptions of imagery, so I do highly recommend being careful if those are things that could affect you. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy the episode and have a wonderful day. You deserve it. Treat yourself to something nice if you can, and thanks for being here.
The city are calling. Around your head, the city are calling.
This is the Black Sea. Hello, friends. This is Nick Iona reporting from the engine room of the Bugeyes Boutique. Yes, I did just stutter on the air. Yes, I'm very embarrassed of it. Are we gonna keep talking about it? No, we're not. Anyway, today will be a little different from what I usually broadcast. I mean, I want to try something a little new. And when I say a little different, I mean kind of really different. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm only human after all. And humans are allowed and able to change and evolve, even in their shorter lifespans, but in comparison to the celestial bodies. And when I say a little different, I mean a little more than different, in the sense that I'm aware you're listening. I'm aware of you. Individual you. Some of you are real. Some of you are fictional. To some of you, I am fictional. To some of you, I am real. A lot of people see time as this sort of linear thing and from start to finish, but it's actually more of a ripple. It's very surreal to think about, actually, that everything is just ripples and ripples off of one another, and it's chaos. Absolutely beautiful chaos, but back to the point. You are individually you. I am not you, and you are not me. Our perceptions of reality differ drastically. But that does not make either one of us lesser. I don't feel that what I say should mean any more or any less than what another person might say to you. I don't feel that my words in their entirety are absolutely fictitious. With all of that said, I think today is a good day to approach the topic of the all-gender. For those of you who don't know, it's the essential encyclopedia of gender in the cosmos of the mind. But Nick, some of you might exclaim, there are only 2 genders, and how is this even relative to the series or the plot? Also, please stop breaking the fourth wall. Do you know how expensive it is to patch that wall up? too much. Please cut us some slack. The budget is tight and we can't keep up with the necessary repairs to keep the show going at this rate. Well, my friends, I've brought incredibly good news today. According to the old gender, there are more than 2 genders, which is fantastic because this is space. Welcome to space. Everything's weird. Much weirder than this show. You should really do some studies on space. Space is fantastic. In fact, pioneers of internal constructs of the human mind have found a spectrum of infinite possibilities where even, yes, non-gender exists, which is awesome. Also, again, this series takes place in very futuristic outer space. It's not even quite space, it's the void, it's the dark space. It's outside of reality, it's outside of matter. Really interesting stuff. Should seriously think about getting in space. Somehow. Open your mind a little. Not to mention quite frankly, but I will mention very frankly regardless, gender itself was created for social understanding, but with time came expectations and assumptions through these social implications due to the original constructs of their making. In other words, people came up with really rude, unnecessary stereotypes. Stupid. But, I mean, whatever. But I mean, I came out of the year 1883, so what do I know? Anyway, gender is not entirely equivalent to the body, if at all. For some people, this is uncomfortable, and for others, it's alright. As someone who has recently learnt the existence of the spectrum, and after doing some self-discovery on my own time, I'm happy to announce that I'm agender. To those of you who might dispute my identity, I would like to redirect you to self-reflection. Explore yourself before you consider exploring me. Please. I never gave you permission to do that anyway. It's none of your business. Explore yourself. You know yourself better than I will ever know you, and I will always know myself better than you'll know me. We are all, each of us, individual universes within ourselves, waiting to be explored. These are facts. Don't let self-loathing get in the way of your own personal adventure. Before I get carried away, of course, here's a brief message from one of our sponsors. I was asked to talk about a few art pieces and give some commentary on a certain 21st century artist. They are called GoddessInGreen, and their primary work is visual art. Okay. Yeah, I really like these. It's very nice brushwork. And the colors? Yes. Yes, I like these a lot. Good. I very much like these. This ad was brought to you by GoddessInGreen on Patreon. And now, back to the program. We're adding a new segment to the broadcasts at the request of those very same pioneers who are exploring these cosmos-like spectrums within each of us and documenting these findings in their books. Stars align within these universes in each of us, creating our own constellations, mapping out origins and destinations. In these segments, I'll be detailing a gender identity per broadcast. The gender of the month is that old fast food bag you haven't thrown out yet. The one with the grease stained at the bottom and no food but the remnants of what contained food once, and those napkins you never used except maybe the one. Maybe consider throwing it out before the next episode. Or replace it with a new bag. Or perhaps keep it there. Whatever you feel suits you best is no decision of mine or anyone else's, only yours. The city deer have arrived. They carry jewels hanging off chains draped across their antlers and velvet veils over their faces to protect themselves. Their toes, like hooves, clad in gold, clacking against the wood floor entrance, chains dainty in their reach to the hips, and a white smog draping from their uppermost shoulders of their 9 pairs of arms, trailing behind their herd. The city deer have arrived, and they have brought with them a warning. "Neville," they say in hushed voices all at once. "Neville, we have come for you." They reach out, talons on ends of thin furred fingers, and continue. "Neville, we want Neville. Where is Neville?" It isn't a question, it is a series of commands. Now, really, I don't know what to do in this situation because no one should actually know Neville, the no-name. And, in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if you can't hear me saying their name, or if the translation core is doing its job in somehow centering it to something else. I'm just a tech witch doing my job in an engine room as I should be, not greeting customers looking for a specific entity to guide them through the world of fashion. That's the big moth boss Tiba's job, not mine. Though they're already attractive as they are, so I don't know why they're here. This isn't a job for me. I'm just gonna spectate for now and see how this all pans out. We'll get right back into updates after this jam signal.
Far away from home, far away, and it's in my head. I'm going to come down. I'm going to come down. Again I feel left out. Again I just left out the parts are wrong. Everything is wrong. The look on your face, my hair, well, some things never change. Sometimes I'm good enough or no. I think I need a better home, and it will be mine, my own, my pain, my homegrown. But where am I today? I'm stuck stuck between two places, and I just can't get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out of here before I lose my mind again. Get out.
And we're back. So, our friendly dear guests, haha, get it? Dear guests? Anyway, they're not so dear. The guests have taken over the boutique lobby and, okay, not friendly, but they've taken over in a unique fashion. I watched
as they slowly melted themselves over the surface.
Hi, my name's Carro, and I'm to be playing the voice of Manaya the... What? What do you mean I can't say their name? Then why was it written down in the script you sent to me? Just kidding. But anyway, you'll be hearing from me again very, very soon. Soon. Well, not me, but also me. But if you do want to hear from real and actual me, and not just the character I'll be voicing, and help me escape this attic, this bright attic. Oh God, this attic is so bright. I can't feel my feet. My online handle being GoddessInGreen on Patreon, and you can find me on Tumblr too at Goddess-in-Green. This month's jam signal was Stuck by Vivian Aladren. The voice of Nikau Iona was Cecil Marie Graham Musa, and this show is produced and written by Cecil Marie Graham Musa. Thanks for listening, folks. Today's sponsor ad and ending note is brought to you from your friend Carro, aka Goddess in Green.